Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try one of these new Bird's Eye Voila skillet meals. This is the beef and broccoli. It says it's white rice with tender beef strips and broccoli in a sesame soy sauce. 21 ounces or 595 grams. It is a frozen. It's sold over where the family meals and things like that are sold. So that's where you find this at. Let's see what the calories are. We bought it at Meijer, by the way. It was $6.29. I think they sell it at other places too, but Meijer's where we happen to see it. $6.29, not too bad. It's supposed to be made like a family meal. You made it as like a dish for your family, but hey, we can eat it for lunch, right? So there's 3 servings in the container, 2 cups is 220 calories, or eat the whole bag for 610 calories, which isn't horrible, if you ask me. The back is just some information about it. And then the directions for cooking, let me turn you down a little bit, are on the side. So it says keep frozen. Microwave directions are for an 1100 watt microwave, which is basically what I have. Appliances vary, of course. So you can cook this in the stove top. So you just basically empty everything into a pan and cook it. Or you can do it in the microwave. So we're going to open the sauce pouch and empty into the 8-inch square microwave safe dish. Add the frozen meal and cover. So it doesn't say anything about stirring or anything. Microwave on high for 5 minutes. Stir, replace the cover, and then, which I'm just going to use a paper towel, and go an additional 4 to 6 minutes. I'll probably just do 5 minutes, check to make sure it's hot enough. So I have this lovely clear baking dish, which is microwave safe. Pyrex is your friend. I love Pyrex. Okay, I lost a piece of meat and a broccoli. Get in there. Okay, so there's your sauce package. I'm just going to lay that right in there. And let me show you inside here. Look at these big pieces of, oh, there's 2 sauce packages. Oh, there's a gravy. Okay. Anyway, there's your vegetables. So does it say empty the sauce pouch into, okay. So I guess they just gave me 2? Yeah, 2 of the same thing. Okay, that's fine. I can always live with a little extra sauce, maybe. You could probably pull this apart. Yeah, you could have. You could have pulled it apart, but I didn't see that until I'd already cut it. I'm surprised they don't get you to warm this up in a cup or something, but then again, okay, see, it's got this thing you pull apart like that. Okay. Life would have been easier if I'd done it like that, although my way came out fine. Okay, and I'm just going to dump the vegetables in there. You get your big strips of beef and stuff like that. So like I said, I'm just going to cover this with a paper towel, and I'll be back once it comes out of the microwave. Okay, so I just had a paper towel tucked on the underneath so it wouldn't fall inside. I might use that to, yeah, it didn't get dirty really. It splattered a little bit on the underside, but it's okay. I can still use it we'll still use it. So here is the meal. I'm going to make some noise a little bit. And make sure you scrape around the edges, especially that first time you're stirring it, because you want to make sure it doesn't stick really bad. This one didn't stick too bad, but it did get a little, it seems like a very sugary kind of sauce, so it kind of stuck and thickened up a little bit, which is good. Big pieces of beef, look at that. And some broccoli, not tons of broccoli. I'm glad there's not these big, like huge stalks in here. Like this is not too bad. Yeah, pretty decent. I wonder how we can we cut the beef with our fork? Yeah, kind of. That was kind of a odd angle for that one. Yeah, I mean, it will cut. I'm at a bad angle for it. It usually tells you how much of a kind of a gristly texture it's going to have if you can't cut it. Yeah, you can cut it. It's kind of like roast beef is what it's like. So I'm going to get this over the table, let it cool off a little bit, and get over the table. I'll be right back. Okay, give it a minute to cool off. I've cut the pieces of beef into smaller pieces just so I can eat it without fighting with it. So it's got broccoli, rice, of course, and and I think there's actually 2 pieces of beef, maybe only 1. For sure, 2 pieces of broccoli. The broccoli I tried to make sure I got a smaller piece, not like a big thick stalk, and that was a little like crunchy. The floret part, the green part, the tree part, was really tender but the stalk is it still has some crunch to it, which is not bad. I don't mind that. I like my broccoli, just me personally. I like my broccoli like way overcooked, where it's almost mushy. We can almost make a smoothie out of it. That's kind of broccoli I like. Broccoli casserole kind of broccoli. This is, but I really do not like raw broccoli or blanched broccoli, steamed broccoli. I really don't like those because they're way too raw for me. This is somewhere in between those two extremes, so it's really, it's tender, but it's got some crunch still left to it, which I like fine. This is probably as raw as I would want it, though. I wouldn't want it any more raw than that. So it just know it's crunchy. Let me get a piece of beef and see how tender it is. I was worried about having a little bit of toughness or gristle in it, but it doesn't. A little bit of tissue where you couldn't cut through it, which I know tissue sounds like a lovely word, but you know what I mean. You get that gristly kind of piece of beef where you can't cut through it really easily. At least so far, I have not got that. It's actually really good and tender. It has the texture of like a roast, but not like a really super tender like pot roast. But it's not like roast beef either. It's kind of like in between. I don't know what cut of beef they use in this. It's the ingredients are small. I can't read them. But it's tender, but it's not like fall apart tender like a roast beef. But it's not like a little gristly like roast beef tends to be. So it's a little in between. Maybe a flank steak or something like that. I don't know. But I do like the textures of everything. The rice is cooked like perfect. The rice is good and tender. It's not clumpy. Of course, there's so much sauce in here. It would be hard to get clumpy with the sauce. But yeah, it's really, really nice. So everything texture-wise is spot on. It's really good. Flavor-wise, you really get a strong sesame flavor. It's not as overpowering as some meals that I've had where you eat the sauce with it and you really can't taste anything else. It's like that's the only thing you get is like this really strong sesame flavor. This is not like that because I really do get the beef flavor and the broccoli. I think the soy sauce is or the sauce with soy or sesame, not soy, sesame has really got a lot of the beef stock in there. So you get a beefy flavor to it too, along with the sesame. And if I said soy, I'm sorry, I meant sesame. It's actually really nice. And it does say it in the ingredients, because I did look at them. It does say it has beef stock in it. Yeah, sesame soy sauce. So I was right, it is soy sauce. But the flavor specifically that I'm getting was the sesame. And like I said, I've had some meals that are so strong you can't hardly eat them because the sesame is so strong. This one's pretty well balanced. What if I just get rice and sauce without any kind of meat or anything? Yeah, the sauce is still nice. It has a little spice to it. It's not like really hot peppers, but it's like a it's almost like it has peppers in it. Like it's got a spice, a little burn in the back of my throat. It's not like flaming hot Cheetos or anything, but it's like maybe a little, like maybe a paprika or something. Like I said, it's so tiny that I can hardly read it. I would think it'd be towards the bottom. Butter, caramel coloring. It says spice, that's all it says. And spice extracts. I don't know what it has. But like I said, it's really, really tiny. I like it. If you don't like spicy food, you probably will not enjoy this because it does have a little tingle in the back of your throat. But I think most people, unless you're really, really sensitive to spicy, I think you'd be fine with this. Kids, I don't know that kids, young kids especially, would enjoy this. Maybe an older kid, but a young kid probably wouldn't enjoy this meal at all. Because it's very, very strong. But I do like the textures. I like the flavor of everything. I don't know that I would really do much to change it, honestly. It says there's 3 servings in here. I don't know if you could get 3 people eating this one meal. Maybe you could, but for me, it'd probably be more like a half and half. You could put give yourself a half of it and maybe have something else with it, maybe a salad or something like that. They really don't have anything in there that they're recommending they serve it with, but I'm thinking maybe something like a salad, or maybe if you put, you know those little, the Asian noodles, the little crunchy ones that you buy in the cans, or they might be in bags too. You could put those on a plate and put this on top of it with that sauce. That would be really good to get a little crunch and to get all that seasoning and sauces and stuff. That would be really good too. And that would fill you up more so than just half of this meal by itself. For lunch, you can 100% take this to lunch by itself, or you could make it the night before and then eat leftovers at work. I think it would heat up really, really well too. So overall, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. It's not like the best meal ever, but it is really, really good flavors, really good textures. There's really, like I said, nothing. The only thing I can add to it is I wish it had something a little bit different, crunchy than just the broccoli, like maybe those the bamboo things or something like that. That would be a really good addition to this. I think that would be really good. Just something crunchy that's not broccoli. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching.